Hi friends, I hope you're doing well. I'm doing very well. If you're wondering, because I have Nikki LaRose here with me, the incredible makeup artist, celebrity makeup artist.
So
and
sweet.
She graced my face today. I've never had my makeup done before, and I already know I'm not going to wash this off. I'm so excited for you guys to see how we achieved this look. I learned so much from you. I already feel like I've learned so much, and I'm just obsessed with how this looks. So stay tuned to see how we got this look. It's such an honor to film with you finally.
No, the honor is mine. Hello.
No.
Thank you for trusting me with your face and letting me do whatever I wanted to do.
Are you kidding?
What a dream come true.
It really is. Nikki's one of my favorite creators. I'm sure you guys already know
my favorite creator
is. But if you haven't checked out her channel, you have to. And I can't wait for you to see her work, her magic, because it's absolutely out of this world. So yeah, let's get into it.
I'm so excited. You have gorgeous skin. Like your skin is impeccable.
You know, that's nice coming from you because I know you're like a skincare girl. And your skin looks here insane in real life.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I don't know. I feel like, are you the same where when you watch other people's videos, you're like, I wonder if they look the same? You look better in real life. Your skin looks, I was like, what is your skincare routine? You gotta know, you gotta link it down below because I'm ready to like do whatever you're doing.
I will link all the time.
She looks incredible.
Including everything we use today. So I'll link everything. So if you don't catch me mentioning the names, everything will be linked and listed in the description box. She's skin prepped. Do you have any allergies to makeup?
No.
Are you sensitive to anything?
I don't think so.
No. Do you ever use BHA? You do? Okay. Do you get red easily?
Sometimes, but it's not like dramatic. Like if I'm like, yeah, it's not crazy.
You have skin prep on right now?
I have just a serum and a moisturizer. That's all. You could.
Which one do you have on?
The Dew one.
Oh, so you have nice skin prep on.
But you can hang up. You just do whatever.
All right, let's do it. Yes, okay. All right, so we're gonna start with a little light exfoliation with this toner.
I literally like. It's so wild being on the other side of this.
I bet.
Like no one's ever done my makeup.
You're gonna be able to like sit back and relax. Essentially.
I know. I was telling my husband, I was like, this is like better than my wedding day because I did my own wedding makeup. So
You know, same.
of course, yeah, Marcy did.
Of course it did.
Brenda did. You're Nikki LaRose.
Come on, of course.
Who else would do your makeup?
Of course.
Nobody.
And I rushed through that process so
Really?
Oh my god, I was like slapping it on. I was running late. You know. Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. So this is such a fun experience, how like the tables turn.
It really is, right?
And you're just like, you're so pro. I don't know. I feel like I haven't had anyone do my makeup because I don't trust anybody, but I trust you.
It's hard, especially for you, because you know your face so well.
Yeah, and I just gotta like know what products work on me, like we went to know.
Oh, I way too much.
But I feel like you and I have very similar tastes in makeup, so I'm very confident.
The one thing.
This is what you made me like yesterday?
Yeah, so Allie and I got to go to Sephora yesterday.
That was dangerous.
That was really dangerous. And you know, I have a dirty secret.
Oh gosh, what?
Last night at like 1 a.m. I bought more stuff.
What did you buy?
I'll just show you later.
Well, she was panicked. Like, we literally were in there for probably, what, 2.5 hours?
Oh, yeah. We were there a long time. We were meeting people. We were taking pictures.
We were
having so much fun. It was like
that was like my personal shopper, too.
Yes, I was
saying things in your cart. You're putting things in mine.
You got me to buy quite a few things.
So sorry.
From Cali, right?
Yes.
And I love that brand. So I was really happy that you got to influence me.
That was way too fun. But like when we were at checkout, Nikki was panicking. She was like, did we get enough?
Yeah.
Did we get enough stuff the last day of the sale? Clearly you didn't because we were on a late night.
I can't wait to show you what else I got.
Oh, yeah.
I actually got a hair tool I'm really excited about.
Whoa, that last minute hairbrush you picked up.
And then you way out. It was amazing.
Oh, good.
I'll have to do a separate video where I link everything that I picked up from the sale.
I know. I need a haul.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. A haul is coming up. We're going to do a little lip prep with the Tatcha the Kissu and lip mask. Do you?
Mm-hmm.
So I like to put it on with a little Q-tip. You like this from me? So skin prep wise, you are more dry, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to hop into a tried and true moisturizer. And again, everything will be linked with a multi-peptide moisturizer. Lays really nice under makeup. Gives your skin a nice plump effect.
It's a great one. I have this one.
You do?
Yeah, I love it.
How do you wear it under makeup?
I use it more at night.
Really?
Yeah, so
Actually, it's amazing under makeup.
Okay, I need to like, let's touch me into a little. The brush, skincare on a brush is like really special. I love it.
Yeah, you know, I don't like to touch clients' faces. And I try to avoid as much as possible. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I prefer to like just really use my tools to like get in there and get people prepped. What has been your skincare routine as of lately that's been working for you?
I kind of
You switch it up a lot?
but I've been really into Sophie Pavitt. Have you heard of her?
No.
She's like an esthetician in New York, and she like specializes in acne. And she sent me some stuff.
Oh, wow.
Like a mandelic acid serum that I've been loving. What else? I do love that Later moisturizer.
Yeah, that brand is amazing. Yeah. They have some great stuff for sure. You tried to actually get me to buy that last night.
You said no.
And I said no, and because I have so much skincare.
I'm the same. But no, I literally like...
But can I tell you, now I'm kicking myself.
Uh-oh.
Now I have...
Part last night.
I know.
Unbelievable.
I know. I really missed out. So we have some eye patches on Ally. We're going to let that soak in and do its thing while we hop to brows, my friend.
Great. What's part of your skin routine right now? That's the real question. Who cares about my question? Really, as you are.
What's not a part of my skin routine right now?
Do you do like the most?
Do a lot. I do a lot. Yeah, I do the most. I try to anyway. There's a lot that goes into my skin prep. And my skincare. I always do a retinol. I always do loads of SPF. That's like my non-negotiable.
Me too.
Of course, right? I do a lot of liquid exfoliation.
Maybe that's your secret, because I feel like that's one thing that I haven't been as consistent in. Like that's your skin just looks so good. Maybe it's because it's just like so being smooth all the time for all the liquid exfoliators.
Oh, I exfoliate probably too much, probably more than I should.
Well, it's working.
Thank you. I'm going to powder Ally's brows. Now, I'm going to tackle Ally's brows first and kind of use them as a roadmap for the eye makeup. You do your brows very soft, I've noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Do you prefer them that way?
Or just a skin of a longevity and everything.
Really?
Yeah, so you do you. If you think I deserve a stronger brow, have me at it.
Are we really here now? I know, is this too far? Are we really getting it out?
Freaking fun.
This is beyond my wildest expectations.
It's just too fun.
So I'm running a little bit of powder into Ally's brows because I want to make sure that they are nice and matte. So going into the brow process, the products stick to her brows right away. So I'm having you chin up a little bit. I'd love to start with the tinted brow gel. Do you use one at home?
I rarely do. It's one I'm really excited to see.
Wow, really?
Yeah. So many people do. I'm just like weird like that.
Tinted brow gels are so easy, especially if you're like you, where you have a really great base brow. Like you have a lot of brow.
You think? Yeah, I would say that I don't have very much brow.
Oh no, I think you have a great amount. I think you're lucky amounts. I would be so grateful if I had the amount of brow at the end.
You have great brows.
Oh, they're completely filled in. They're an illusion.
It's just an illusion. Browless over here.
No, but I for real am. I am like a hairless chihuahua.
I really am. Gosh, you would know.
No one's gonna know.
No one's gonna know.
Looking towards me, I'm gonna check these a bit. And then chin up a bit more. Yeah. I'm gonna use a brow pen to do like little feather hair-like strokes into Ally's brows, and then we will start the eye makeup process. Chin up a bit. So I like to start the brows, and then I'll always finish them after the full makeup is on, because we run into them. We bang into that with foundation, all those things. And if I like to have a roadmap, yeah.
Well, I feel lost when I don't have my brows on before I make up.
Oh, I feel completely lost.
Some people don't do their brows till later, and I just care.
Would you say that you have a struggle when it comes to any makeup? Like any parts of the makeup application? That would be your least favorite. Eyeliner.
Yeah, I just don't want to wear it because...
Really?
Yeah, because it's just, I don't know. I feel like I just get kids out again quick. You know, except for the new Lisa Eldridge eyeliner.
Is the pencil?
And no, the liquid. It's just literally small, so small that like even if you mess up, it's not over.
You can add it to know.
So
okay. I'm going to run a little bit of clear brow gel into her brow. Favorite. This one is great. Yeah. This is the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit. I really love a fluffy brow. It's been the funnest part about YouTube. And like having a channel, connecting with people.
Oh my gosh. I'm sure you're the same. It feels like it's almost like therapy in a way. You can just like kind of connect with people and like explore your own talents and your own passions and what I feel like is a pretty safe space. At least my channel, I feel like it's such a safe space for me.
I love that.
I've loved it. And you get to meet, like-minded people. Yeah. It doesn't happen often, but like, it's been so fun to be with you, and we have several other creators on this trip. Yeah. And it's just so cool to like connect with people that will live the same life as you and have the same interests as you. And
it really is unbelievable, right?
Yeah. What about you?
Same. Honestly, this has been actually look straight ahead. Okay. And then chin up a bit. Yeah. There we go. So as I'm doing this, I'm just going to clean up under Ally's brows and just start the process of eyeshadow. But yeah, for me, it was something that was so unexpected, and it's been like the best unexpected blessing in my life, honestly, because I would have never in a million years thought I would have started a YouTube channel. And for years and years, I was actually told that I should start one and it'd be amazing, I should do it, that I would love it. And I was just kind of wrote off the idea and thought, no, there's no way I cannot be in front of the camera. I'm a makeup artist. I'm a behind the camera person through and through. And once I kind of got that out of my head, timing was everything. I really do believe I jumped on YouTube at the right time for me and like mentally. It's been the most incredible, it's been such an incredible journey, honestly, being on YouTube. Meeting the people that I've met, connecting with people online, helping people. It's so unbelievably rewarding. It is not like a thankless job, basically. And makeup a lot of the time, it can actually be a thankless job, depending on like what you're working on. It could feel a little thankless. You know, again, like depending on like the projects that you work on, it could just, you know, you could kind of lose your passion with it. And it's also a grind. It's also very demanding, very grueling, especially on your body. And also like mentally very demanding. So this has offered me like really like a great way to just like revamp my passion for makeup and shift in a different direction where I'm not just busting my butt every day doing makeup on clients and on set. And I just really filled my passion. It's been such a huge, huge blessing. And I'm just so thrilled that I committed and I did it because it's changed my life in so many incredible ways.
When did you start?
About 3 years ago.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
You're like made for YouTube.
Oh,
I feel like that's what I love most about your channel is like you don't hold back any information. Like you just share willingly.
Yeah.
And it like I thought I had learned basically everything we needed to know, and then I found Nikki's channel and I was like, oh well, yeah, like I know nothing. You know, you taught me so much. Yeah,
Did I just hear this? Right?
you did it for real. And then I go, wall. You're saying you. It's just refreshing. Like I'm glad that you decided to, because I know it feels risky, especially in the beginning. You know, that putting yourself out there and hoping somebody wants to watch.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah, it feels very risky, and it feels very like it's really it was a huge hurdle for me to get over, putting myself out there on the internet and putting myself on camera, because I'm not like I'm very confident, but I was really afraid of being broken down by the internet. And it's a really scary thing. You have to be very brave, in my opinion, to put yourself on the internet, because it can be a very intimidating, scary place. It's not easy.
No, not at all.
Cool. Oh, hello. Reposition myself. Okay. So to prep Allie's eyes, I just use concealer. This is one of my favorite tricks. This is what I do on probably 90% of my clients when I'm working on set and just with models and stuff. I always prep with concealer, then I set it with a little bit of powder. And I'm going to go over your eyes with a touch of eyeshadow base. And it's going to be from Danessa Myricks. So a soft amount of powder is totally fine. You can still blend one of these on top.
I was going to ask, though, like this.
A little bit. Yeah, a little soft amount. So this is the Danessa Myricks Colorfix Nude. It's the shade Nude 3. It's a really nice taupe girl. You are a taupe girl. I love it. I'm going to grab my N16 brush to blend this out.
That brush. So
do you use this for eyeshadow base primers?
I normally use that for concealer.
Oh, it's amazing for that.
Yeah, but I'm going to try it as a primer brush before. I will try it very soon.
It is so easy to just buff, because it's really the size of your eyelid practically. So it makes it really easy to just buff on an eyeshadow primer or like a cream eyeshadow base, even like a sparkly eyeshadow, cream eyeshadow. It's really easy for that.
I want you to try that.
Yeah, definitely try it. There's so many ways to use this brush. And I also use it for like nose contour. It's really amazing for that.
Mm-hmm. So that's why I need like 7.
You do need 7. Oh, you only have 2?
Yeah.
Okay, we have to send you 7.
Because I was just using it for concealer. But now it's like, well,
oh no.
The eyeshadow one. I know it's powder one.
Because you can basically like blend it out with this brush too. It has longer fibers at the tip, like as you.
It's the best.
Yeah. I'm so happy you like this brush. This brush is my baby.
Oh my gosh. It's so good. If you guys didn't see, we're going to have Nikki's brush collab with BK Beauty in the description box. Is it out of stock right now? Hopefully restocking.
Can they restock now? Yeah, it just got restocked.
It's all perfect. Good timing.
Great timing.
We're on no block.
They're all so good. I'm so happy that they're back in stock. But also, can I just tell you, like, I was also just really grateful that they sold out. Like, that was like, mind-blowing. You know what I mean? Like, I did not expect them to ever sell out, to be fully honest with you.
I mean, of course, you just hope people will like them.
Yeah. So when they sold out, I was like, what?
Well, you put so much love into them. Like, they're not just like good brushes because your name's attached to them. They're like incredible standalone brushes that like you have to have.
You're so sweet.
Because you're the genius behind them, but they're so good.
Thank you. Coming from me, that means a ton.
Oops.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Speaking of my brushes, my N13, my blending brush, I will be using majority of the time, if not the whole time, the new Makeup by Mario. It's the Master Match, the neutrals one. This is like,
that's my new favorite.
Yeah. Yeah. This palette makes me think of you. It really does. So I'm gonna actually dip into this. This is probably my favorite shade in the palette so far. Top up the excess, and we're gonna start this look. And we don't have like a preconceived idea of what we want to do for this look. We just are going in. We're gonna have fun.
Sometimes that's the best, you know, especially when it's like your first time doing someone's makeup. But that's
Absolutely.
You don't always get to do that. I bet.
No.
Time doing with some clients or like for something important or specific.
They have a look in mind usually. I mean, usually not always though. I will say there's a lot of times where I get hired just because they've seen my work. They want that look, you know. So I do have like a signature way of doing makeup, and most of my clients want that. So which is funny because then it ends up I don't end up doing like a ton of different looks all that often because everyone requests same look. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah, it makes it easier for you.
Yes, it does. Well, it's also just my style too. You know, I think every makeup artist has their own like signature style and things that they like, little traits that you could point out if you saw their makeup in a crowd, right? Like I love to really pull out eyes. I love to elongate eyes. I like to maximize the space of them as much as possible. And I'm also huge on skin. I love skin prep. I like to really work hard and take my time on the skin because the skin is just so important. So I'm a huge skin girly. I love my brows. I love doing all those. I love it all. I love the whole process. But what's your favorite part about makeup? Like, what's your favorite part of the process?
Ooh, I'm gonna say I love like every step, but I feel like mascara for some reason like start to feel like things are coming together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it goes lip. Forget about it.
Oh, forget about it.
That's my favorite.
Speaking of lip, I've been obsessed with Review Beauty. All the lipsticks they're literally always in my makeup bag to go. I always have one or two in my purse.
So sweet.
And I don't carry around a big purse. Typically, it's always like a little small one, like for on the go. And so I always make room for like a Review Beauty lipstick in there.
That's so much to me. You have no idea.
Well, then my clients have been loving them too, because all my clients love a creamy formula that feels nice on their lips. They don't want anything too heavy, too matte, too like drying. And so they've been a huge, huge staple in my pro kit as well.
I can't believe that. It's why I will be.
Believe it. You better believe it.
I need so much, truly. Like,
yeah, you really did an incredible job. I would love to hear like your thought process and just like maybe little things that people might not know about starting a brand.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, it takes a lot of work, like technically behind the scenes, but I've honestly loved seeing the process of that. Like, I didn't think I could love makeup more.
Really?
And then when you see
and then also
how it's made and you're the one, you know, guiding that ship of like a certain formula, the texture.
Yeah.
Because luckily I've been on YouTube for so long and I've reviewed so many products. I know exactly what I like.
Yeah.
Like it's very clear to me.
Oh yeah.
And I know what I feel like is missing or what I would tweak in formulas that I even like, you know, like what I would change to make it my perfect whatever. So when it came to Effortless Lips, this lipstick, it's kind of like a lipstick balm hybrid where it's buildable enough to where it looks like you've got lipstick on if you layer it up, but it feels comfortable. I just didn't want anything, you know, those days where like you don't want to worry about how your lipstick wears off. You don't want to have to worry about,
That's such a good point. How it wears off.
And yeah.
You don't want to be like left feeling like, oh my God, I just raised it up.
Crusty.
Yeah. And you have the line and there's so many things that could go wrong when your lipstick is starting to fade.
Yeah. So this first formula is my dream every day. Lip formula. And it's been so cool to see other people enjoy it so much. And
it must be so rewarding to see people thinking about it, wearing it, they still loving it, and like seeing the orders come in. Do you just geek out?
No, it's crazy. It's crazy because I'm sure you know with your brushes too.
Yeah.
You just kind of like create what you love.
Yeah. And you hope for the best.
Yeah. And you hope people resonate and hope it helps people.
Yep.
But you don't really know till it goes live.
Yep.
So it's really just so surreal.
That's amazing. Dream come true. Can you tell us how long you like actually worked on it? I was like, I'm sure it's been a big, long process.
Before we launched, it was over 2 years. Just trying to find the right, manufacturer and like figure out exactly what I wanted. I mean, you kind of write in there, exactly what you want the formula to feel like, the coverage, whatever it is. And then people start sending samples, mark samples of like, maybe this is close, maybe this is most. And so you go through a lot, like you test a lot of different, at least for me, like I tested several different manufacturers and a lot of them just weren't hitting, mark at least the direction because you tweak it afterwards. But then once you find one that like feels like, okay, this is moving in a good direction, you can tweak and get, you know, different samples back until it becomes what you have in your mind.
Until it becomes your vision, right?
Yeah, it's just the coolest thing. And I love that behind the scenes myself. Actually, I didn't know that I would. I thought that I would, but like, I love it more than
you unimagined.
Yeah, it's so exciting
and so rewarding.
Yes, and I feel like I can like exercise a different part of my brain.
Absolutely.
Like, it pushes me in a good way.
Yeah. And again, so rewarding too, right? So like, look at something that you made, that you dreamt up, that is completely your vision and that you're proud of. It's unbelievable what you've done. It's super inspirational. So we're going to map out eyeliner. So I'm going to have you look straight ahead. So I like to map out the liner with my client's eyes open.
Smart.
That way I can see where it's landing as it's landing.
Yeah.
There's no guesswork. There's no...
Like when your eyes are closed and then you open your eyes.
Yeah. That's not the right direction, right? So look straight ahead. Taking my N12 brush, I'm going to start to smudge out this amazing pencil. It's just the Victoria Beckham. So the pencil and everything will be listed. Again, don't worry. But it's the Victoria Beckham pencil in Cocoa. Do you like her pencils? I think they're really...
I've only used it a couple times. Like I said, I'm not like a huge eyeliner gal. So like...
Oh, well, we're going to do some eyeliner today.
Yeah, fix that.
We're going to eyeliner it up.
That's right.
Is it so strange to have someone else do your makeup?
Yes. Like it's such a different experience. But honestly, it's like, it's very relaxing. People always tell me that when I do other people's makeup. They're like, oh, it's so relaxing. How did you get started as like a celebrity makeup artist? That's like, I can't imagine like how you would.
I'm trying to remember
Into something like that.
I want to say, like, when I really think back to like how I got in with celebrities, I started working on commercials like pretty soon after makeup school, and also like while I was working at MAC, and I assisted a few makeup artists and like in the industry, and then I worked on like actual like TV commercials, and I also worked for ESPN a few times.
Really?
Yeah, I did a lot of men's grooming when I first started. So like men were the first celebrities that I ever worked on. Like I worked on, one of my favorite stories was like working on Billy Crystal, and I worked on Derek Jeter, and like Billy Crystal's like the sweetest, nicest person
so fun
on earth. And yeah, it was just a blast. And those are like the first celebrities I got into, and just working through like with ESPN and also on commercials. So that's how I got into celebrities.
So fun.
Yeah. So I'm dipping into a shimmer and start to jazz up this makeup look. And I'm using the Angie A505 brush. And I actually got to do Angie's makeup yesterday. It was so much fun. And I told her, I'm like, I have said your name so many times in a video at this point because of your brushes. I think I've said Angie Han Flashy at least 300 times.
Oh, brushes are insane.
They're insane. Yeah. They're so unbelievably, they're amazing.
Yes.
And this one in particular is always in my kit. I was telling her, I'm like, I cannot live without your A505.
Well, yours and hers, like, I feel like it's rare to find a brush set that you use every single brush. And I use every single brush.
Every single one, right?
Yeah, out of Angie's and yours. They're just so good.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, literally every single brush is like a staple in my pro kit and my personal collection. So I'm adding a shimmer into the tear duct. And I don't really want to, I'm not including too many tips on this makeup application because we're really just trying to have fun. And it's such a like honor to do your makeup. It's just such,
I'm already like so excited.
It's such a blast. I mean, this is too good. Like, come on, I'm doing Ellie Glenn's makeup. Like, it has to be fun, you know? Hopefully you all can still follow along and enjoy it. Going back to that Makeup by Mario palette, I'm going to add a little bit more brightness.
I'm going to be watching this back, taking notes.
What? Just call me on FaceTime, do a tutorial.
What did you do? No. I wondered for a while, how on earth do you balance your life? Like, because like you do this question a lot. Job. Like it just is. But then you have a full-time job as a working makeup artist as well.
Correct.
When on earth do you film? Like, how does this what's the life of Nikki LaRose?
Okay. No. It's a lot of juggling. Some days are better than others with juggling. Some days I have full-blown anxiety running through my veins. And, you know, I don't even know. I get this question a lot, by the way, like a lot. And yeah, and I think people are very curious, like how I managed to juggle my life. Mitch, my husband, I literally could not do my life without him. That sounds very cheesy, but I also don't care. Like, I really could not. He is my partner, like my partner in crime. He helps me so much. He edits my YouTube videos. He is like, he's everything, right? So he helps a ton. But juggling and trying to figure out like what days I can go to LA and work on clients and work on set and what shoots to take and what shoots not to take, and then squeezing in. I basically like, I will, this is how I plan my life. I take shoots, I take clients through that. I manage when I can film my YouTube. So I kind of like place little pockets of filming throughout the week, like depending on like what my shooting schedule is.
It never like dawned on me that like your clients don't have a fixed schedule. Like that's gonna be wild. I didn't like.
Oh yeah,
in my mind it was like
there's no fixed schedule. Yeah. Every week is different. Oh my God. And then there's cancellations and then rebookings and stuff. And even when I go into a week, open but look down. Sorry, you're in. Even when I go into the week, knowing like what my schedule is, halfway through the week, there's always something that changes. Either a schedule, a start time, a collaboration, like whatever it is that I'm working on, things always shift throughout the week. So I've gotten really good at like mentally preparing myself for like the curveballs that hit throughout the week, because things change very quickly and bookings change. You know, there's just so much that changes throughout the week. There's so much that is kind of like sporadic in that sense.
It's impressive that you have to like, you just have to go with the flow so much.
You have to go with the flow. You have to really be adaptable. You have to be like to adapt to any situation, any shoot that you're on too, and be able to like roll with the punches. Otherwise, for me, like I wouldn't make it through my weeks. Have you ever tried these from Swede?
Yes. So do you love them? Yes, I love that. They're amazing. Nikki makeup is like one of my favorite artists. Yeah, besides you.
I know. And it's so funny. There's a lot of Nikkis that are in the makeup industry.
So excited. Individual lashes just look so good.
Like, there's nothing like them, really.
Yeah, they're so tedious. So tedious. Everybody else.
Yeah. Like, so clearly we have not cleaned up her eyeliner yet. I'm going to do that after I get these lashes on.
I mean, I'm really excited about.
But their eyes are just gorgeous. So I'm using tweezers. This is like one of my methods. Just a little bit of duo dark adhesive. It's like the dark tone one. So maybe you look down. You're going to look down towards your lap for this whole process.
You got it.
Like, say no more.
Say no more. I'll look down.
Just look down. And
my job is easy. You're the one doing look down.
Relax. No problem. So if you're really going for like a very natural look, but you want like a little extra something, lashes, and these lashes in particular they're a must for me. They've become a must for me in my kit.
Fluffy. Like they just have
a unique shape. Fluffy. They're very fine. They're light. They're fluttery. They're all the good things.
All of them.
You know, they're like just all the good things. They're very, very delicate. I don't know if you've run into this.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I ripped so many on accident.
Oh, I always have like a graveyard of ones that I messed up.
Yep.
Yeah, they're very delicate. You have to be very careful when you're pulling them off of the container. Do you feel like you've always been into makeup? You always were drawn to it?
Yes. Oh my gosh. I was allowed to wear makeup when I was 12. And I remember that was like my favorite birthday because I was like, we're not going to Target. Oh, and my older sister like took me through the aisles, and I probably bought like things I didn't need as a 12.
Of course.
Like foundation is like, of course, yeah.
Concealer. Yes. Things you definitely don't need when you're 12, but it's always just so fun, right?
Really was 13. That was somewhere around there. Somewhere young. And then as I got into high school, as I was in the high school, I started getting acne. And so I liked makeup at first just because it was kind of fun. Yeah. And then once I had acne, it became, like I said, a source of confidence for me, you know, 100%. But I wanted to like make sure that my skin still looked like skin, because I also like saw some other girls in high school that like whose foundations didn't match. And so I was determined.
Yeah.
You're like, not me that I wanted to do that. Yeah. So I bought a bunch of books. I bought like some books from Bobbi Brown, and I was like, yeah, I just like read them and taught myself. And that's amazing. Also her books. Don't you love? I love. Oh no, Carmen is the reason like actually sparked my love for makeup. On what? Going out to her? Yeah, are you a fake?
I just that shows.
Oh my gosh!
I swear we're the same person.
No, I'm not weird.
She okay. Yeah, not to take away from your story, but she is one of the biggest, if not like when I think back to like what really got me into makeup. Yeah, my first memory of being into it was Carmen.
Me too.
I just loved about her, and I love how she presented herself, how calm she was, how she just was, the way she carried herself. She was so professional. She was such a like amazing person. Anyway,
and how she made everybody feel.
Yes, everyone was like,
and everyone lit up, looked like a better version of themselves. Like I think that's what inspired me to like learn whatever she was doing. Yeah, it's different than what I had seen in real life. You know. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's definitely the first huge inspiration. The first person that made me realize, like, wait, like, I think I might have an interest in makeup, or just got me excited about it. I don't even think I was wearing makeup when I was watching her, really, most of the time. Yeah, but
I know that I wasn't, but it definitely got me thinking, like, oh my gosh, like, I was just so drawn to every bit of her portion of the show and what she did, and I just thought it was so powerful. Like, makeup is such a powerful thing. Like, it is, you know. It can be such a huge confidence booster, and that's also why I got into makeup as well. I was a really insecure teenager, like very, very insecure, and I also had really dark circles growing up. I still do. I still do have those dark circles. Don't you worry. They stay with me. Don't you worry. When I was younger, they were really prominent. They stood out, you know, because I was a kid and wore makeup, obviously. So they really stood out. And I was always really self-conscious about it. And I remember my mom was self-conscious about it too, because people would ask if I was okay.
Oh my gosh, really?
So people would go up to her and be like, is she okay? I think she's, you know, she's sick maybe, or
Oh my
she was not well.
That's like room with people.
Yeah. And then my mom, well, of course, would take it to heart, and she was, you know, she kind of got insecure about it too. And I remember her taking me to the MAC counter, and I'll never forget. And it was expensive. MAC was expensive back then. It felt expensive, right? Everything felt expensive when you were a kid too.
Yeah.
And my mom talked to the girl at the counter who helped my mom, and the girl at the counter gave my mom the Studio Finish concealer, the one like the little pot. And I think it was like NC20 or something, like really light for me. And the rest is history. I used that under my eyes. I used my fingers, and it helped so much with like the confidence, right? Yeah. Knowing that I could cover up that one thing that made me so insecure, which was my dark circles, and feel prettier.
Yeah, and
more confident.
Yeah.
I completely can relate to that.
Yeah. I'm like really grateful for makeup for that reason. You know what I mean? This is different. Tell you what.
This is like actually stupid fun.
I've never had a winter like this.
Really?
So thrilled. So crazy, because like probably those who are watching also feel this way. I feel like when I watch your videos, I like know you. Oh, I don't know. Like, but it's crazy how like we didn't meet till yesterday.
No.
But I feel like you would never know.
Because you would never know by the way we attacked each other.
We literally were like, we're like, whoa, and like, yeah, we're like, I take a step back. Yeah, and you know, we were both like, wait, was that too much? Like, I didn't want to like make you feel weird, and it's never too much for me.
No, never too much for me.
No, but it's just like, it's been so fun.
Oh, it's like we've known each other forever.
It's weird.
It really is weird, right? Like, I don't know, it's such a strange thing. When there's an instant connection with someone, like there really is like an instant connection. And it was like I've known you forever.
I know, that's how I feel.
Yeah. I'll never forget when I saw that you subscribed to my YouTube channel though.
What?
The freak out that Mitch and I had. No, for real. What? The freak out that Mitch and I had was crazy. We were like, what?
It's crazy because like I consume YouTube as much as I'm posting. Like it's my favorite platform.
Is it?
To learn from? Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
But I feel like it's been a lot of the same people for a long time on YouTube.
Yes.
I feel like a lot of new people have come up on TikTok and things like that. But when I saw you, like it was so refreshing because it had been a long time. I feel like I know everybody. I feel like I watch everybody and subscribe to everybody. When I came across your channel, it was like, oh my gosh, this is just so refreshing. And how I was learning new things, like what? It was just, yeah, your channel was so educational. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. It's like, you just stand out so much to me, like on YouTube in general. I think because you have so much experience and so much to teach, it just really shows. And it was an easy subscribe. Oh, because it was just like,
you're like,
I hit that. Yeah, I have to know more about what she's doing.
That's amazing. That's honestly like, to hear that is just, it's pretty hard to believe. It's like pretty epic that you would learn anything from me.
Oh,
first of all.
No, the way you teach is like so special.
Oh,
you really just like, you care about, you know, sharing all the info.
Yeah, I really do. I don't gatekeep anything.
No, you don't. It's crazy because I feel like some people do naturally, you know?
Yeah. Well, and you know what's fun? Because like as a makeup artist and like being in the industry and being around other makeup artists, there is so much gatekeeping in the industry. It has to stop. Like there is so much gatekeeping. It always took me by surprise, and it always just kind of made me sad because we should be a community too, right? And, you know, it could be hard to find your community of makeup artists and fellow hairstylists, especially in LA. It's very, very cutthroat. It's very, very competitive. We're all going for the same jobs. We're all trying to get to the same places. And so the gatekeeping is immense because nobody wants to give away their secrets.
Yeah.
Because
then it makes them special.
Right. Because then you'll be in the same level as they are. They think that you will be, right?
Yeah.
To me, there's enough work for everyone. There always will be. And you know, what's meant for you is meant for you, right? And whatever job is meant for you is going to be there. You're going to get it. And you're not going to get anywhere to by being sneaky or like by gatekeeping or by not helping others. And I really like believe that. So with YouTube, the point of me saying this is it was so great to go on YouTube and just feel it like give away my knowledge and like all the things I had to learn the hard way.
Yeah, just like
I just wanted to go on YouTube and I wanted to just share it. I wanted to like just help people because I wish I had the help when I was starting out with makeup. So it was like such a huge reward. It was so rewarding for me to just be able to go online and share whatever I wanted to help other people.
I mean, so I'm glad that you started because I really know that.
It's just been amazing. So I'm doing a little bit of underpainting and sculpting with Ali, in case you cannot tell. In case I didn't mention it, we're using Persona, the bronze multi-stick, and Mojave. Mojave. Do you have this? Do you have this yet?
Yes. I love, like,
Do you love Mojave?
favorite.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
It's so easy, right?
Yeah. It's perfect. Because there used to only be, what was the shade darker than this?
Clamari?
Yeah. And I like used it and would make it work. But like when they launched this lighter one, it was like,
oh, that's where I like it because it's like the perfect for all of my fair clients and my blonde clients. It just works so well.
So good.
So I'm going to bring this down the side of your neck. I love to do this to like elongate the neck.
Oh my gosh.
And kind of sculpt
I've always like bronze like here.
But I actually don't like to do the front of the neck because it is very, very obvious unless you're going to bring that makeup all the way down.
I literally, see, I'm already learning something new.
Good. I love it. I'm going to see contour.
I know. You're like, girl, the sides of your neck are
I mean, you could blend it across with whatever's left over.
Yeah.
But so like, I don't apply it directly in that area. Like I want most of the
like
sides.
think so much about, especially when we're celebrity clients or if they're on like camera for TV or whatever.
Yes.
All the angles have to be like
all the angles
already
perfect.
Love it.
All the angles have to be perfect, and yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to think about, and it's a lot to be aware of when they're on set. You have to have eyes on every inch of them.
Yeah.
Legs, arms, décolleté.
Yes.
It's all on you as a makeup artist. When you're on set, you're in control of all their skin. You're on guard for their entire body. So any part of the body that has visible skin, I always try to like put this on my assistants too and like tell them to like, don't forget about the arms. Don't forget about moisturizing their hands.
Hands, oh my gosh.
Everything should be checking all of it. So I'm also using Mojave and my N16 to just lightly contour Ali's nose, but I say lightly because I'm not trying to change her features. And I'm laying it down like very haphazardly because I'm going to sculpt it a little bit more with concealer.
Got it.
So I'm going to do a little bit of color correcting on Ali, and for that I'm not going to actually use a color corrector. Instead, I'm just going to use the shade Honey from NARS. This is the shade, my jam for all my fair clients. If I want to color correct, look up, but not use an actual orange or peach or pink color corrector, I just go for a very peachy concealer, and it works really, really well. So I'm just going to lay this down, kind of fill in and color correct just any darkness. You have very minimal darkness under your eyes.
Well,
very minimal.
thank you. Especially since I had it. You're like, well,
great. How's your skin feeling with the skin prep?
oh my gosh, so good. Good. So good.
Amazing. This is the shade 2 in the Hollywood Flawless filter. This is a
Cute little bottle. I've never seen
must have for me. Oh my god.
Cute.
N17, we're going to take this and I'm just going to swipe it on all of the high points, basically. Ooh. So top of the chin, or all over the chin, really. I love this on the cheeks.
Yes.
It is incredible on the cheeks. And then I like to use this first, typically, because it allows me to use a lot less foundation when I go in with foundation.
Oh my gosh,
Because it gives coverage.
yeah, it does.
It really gives a beautiful coverage. Like if you just did this with like concealer on a natural glam day, it's all you need.
It's so good. Is there any?
And the glow from within that you will get with this is just
Remembered and glow
matched. Yeah,
I love it.
I'm going to use a little bit of the Dior Backstage Face and Body in the shade 1C. I'm not going to use a ton of it. We're going to start pretty small and kind of build up the intensity. Same brush, the N17. I'm going to pre-blend this and kind of warm it up on my hand. I actually like to really warm up this product and this foundation. Kind of thickens it up as you manipulate it a little bit.
Okay. I have this foundation, but
What shade do you use?
well, that's the problem. I feel like it's been like hard for me to get a good shade. I think I have 0 N, but it's like too light. But the undertone is right. So, but I haven't tried 1C, so maybe that's my problem. Maybe I needed a 1C this whole time.
We should have gone to Sephora, got 1C.
Should have. We were there yesterday. What were we thinking?
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. And let this pearl necklace.
Thank you.
Let's get some concealer on.
What concealer is this?
So this is the Hourglass Vanish. The shade is cream.
See, I feel like I never got the right shade in this formula, so I just tried it fully.
Was it too light or too dark?
Too dark. Too dark and too yellow.
Yeah,
I need like better tones.
absolutely.
Or
This one's very neutral.
yeah.
Yeah, this one's definitely a good neutral.
Is this like one of your favorites?
This is one of my all-time favorite concealers. I love this concealer. So I've also used this concealer to highlight certain areas right between the brows, Same brush.
You're using like such light pressure,
Oh yeah. I am a light pressure girly.
which I think is great. You know, I feel like it's so easy to overdo it, especially concealer. I feel like I
Like really pack it on, yeah. Look away from me. So this is where I like to clean up the nose contour, and that's why I don't worry about how it's applied, because this is going to do majority of the sculpting and in a more natural way. So it's going to bring out that Mojave that we placed on the side of your nose. So when you line up your concealer far up on the side of the nose, do you do this? I forget.
I mean, not. I should think about it more. Oh, sorry. I thought you were good more.
Yeah. No, I mean, you don't have to. That's the thing. It's one of my favorite techniques.
More my concealer. Now that I think about it, I feel like I focus more like on the bridge of the nose than like bringing the concealer in. More than I should.
I should ask you, do you have any like hard-hitting questions about makeup that you like, burning questions?
Oh, wow.
Like, what would be some burning questions that you always want to ask someone, just haven't had like the opportunity?
Oh my god.
I know that might be a tough question.
Oh,
You can sit on it if you need to.
yeah. Ooh, it's almost like not for myself, but because you've had so much experience. Like, is there something that you see a lot of people doing that you feel like if they didn't do, or maybe if they added something to their routine, it would change the game, but people just don't think about it or don't prioritize it? Like, if there's a step or a...
Yes.
What would you say?
And it's going to go actually back to skincare and skin prep. I don't see a lot of people using a lot of hydrators before their makeup. And also I can tell when people need to exfoliate their skin. I know skin so well. Like, I've dealt with so much skin in my career, and I can tell when I get a client in my chair if they don't exfoliate on a regular basis. There's a lot of like techniques that I see that I wish people would kind of switch up, like strong buffing motions where you kind of like buff the makeup off your skin.
Yeah.
And it just creates like this pointless thing, right? Or you're applying blush, let's say, or cream bronzer. I see it a lot with cream bronzer, and people like buff so aggressively that they buff the product right off rather than like having a lighter touch and the kind of tapping.
Yeah, so it keeps its shape.
Yes, right.
Yes.
There's a lot of that I see. So that's always why I try to point out on YouTube. But I'm just taking my N17 and basically using like the part of the brush with both fibers meet together. This is one of my favorite ways to blend. Yes. So when I just tap in the rest of this concealer just a bit and melt it in.
I feel like I didn't even realize how important skin prep was.
Really?
Until more recently. I mean, kind of, but I don't know. I feel like I always focused on the makeup side of things, especially, having more acne-prone skin.
Oh, yeah.
Skincare was kind of like, I tried everything, and it just wasn't working. And so in my mind, it kind of like didn't matter what I was doing with skincare.
Yeah.
I had a good routine. It just like my skin just always was flaring up and all the things. So I focused more on like
the makeup, right?
makeup. Yeah.
That makes sense.
But now I feel like I've learned. And now that I've got my acne like under control.
Yeah, your skin is gorgeous, by the way. I mean, you are so flawless.
Oh my gosh, that's nice.
You don't even need a quarter of the coverage. Like, I mean, I put like an excessive amount of coverage on that. Needless to say, like, you don't need this coverage. Let's be real. And then for blush, I'm actually going to be using the new Patch shade, Not Too Much. And I'm going to use an Angie Han Flashy A507.
I love that brush.
Yes, and I actually love this brush specifically for this cream blush formula.
I've only ever used that brush for powder.
Oh, really?
Yes. Oh my god, yes. I don't know. It's just like, to me, it just feels like a powder brush.
No, it's phenomenal for cream. So we're going to go high up, as I love to do with my blush applications.
Ooh. No, you are going higher than I normally go for myself. Yes, but I love it.
Like this beautiful lift.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, right? Yeah. This color is made for you.
I love this color.
Yeah. Do you wear this one often?
Yes, it's my new favorite. I bought all three of his new shades, and that's the one I reach for the most.
Who else would feel like a dream for you to have than do your makeup?
Oh gosh,
like artist.
That's on my bucket list to like meet.
You should message her.
Well, we have.
Okay,
but I need to like say like let's film. You know what I mean? But I actually sent her a review, which was wild. I like cried. I literally cried because I told her and I wrote her like this note basically saying like you're like starting it all for me. Yeah, it was so surreal.
Oh my god.
No, yeah, Corbini freaking knows who I am. It's fine.
I'll refer the day she followed me. I screenshot and I saved the picture because I was like,
oh, I'm like that too. So yeah, she's everything.
Yeah, she is truly
besides
a huge inspiration.
Besides her, I feel like Hung Van Gogh.
Oh my god,
he's just so inspiring.
He's so deep.
And I read YouTube channel.
Yes, don't you love it? His channel is incredible.
It is, and he's like you, where like, we're working. There's full-time jobs, yeah, but the education that comes with that, and he's so willing to share.
To me.
I don't know how you guys do it.
Yeah.
And the Nikki makeup, the one who did the lashes, she just has an aesthetic that's so gorgeous. I would love for her to do makeup. But what about you? Like, would you ever want to have somebody else do your makeup, or do you have?
Honestly, anybody. Hung Mingo for sure, because his style is just so stunning. And he also has such a like light touch. He's so delicate, and he's just a really great person. He's just a total sweetheart.
Have you met him before?
No, I would love to, like, in real life. Yeah. Carmony 100% would be like, I would pretty much, yeah.
You like list.
And I got the pleasure of meeting Gregory Alt from MAC. He's a huge trainer. Huge trainer. Did Gwen Stefani's makeup for years. Oh, he actually came to my brush event, my launch of brushes in LA.
Oh, what?
Yeah. And him and my good friend Johnny too. And they're just like the sweetest people on earth. But he's an incredibly talented artist, and I would love to have him do my makeup.
Yeah. Gosh, that'd be so fun.
We'll tag all the people that we're talking about too.
Yeah, sure.
Like check them out, because you're like, who?
All right. You ever had anyone else do your makeup? Like,
I've only ever had like friends from MAC, my MAC days.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Only friends from MAC. Those are the only people that have done my makeup. Like,
oh my gosh.
Other than Mitch. Mitch did my makeup.
Okay.
Yeah, not that long ago. Mitch did my makeup. That was the last. It's all on the YouTube channel. So we're going to start the process of setting your under eyes. Okay. And for that, I'm going to use the Givenchy Prisme powder.
So excited to see how you use this on me.
How do you like to use it?
I usually use it after my Huda Beauty powder, because I love my Huda Beauty.
Do you use Cupcake and Huda?
Yeah, I do.
I brought Cupcake, and I actually brought it with you in mind.
Stop, really?
So you know what?
So well.
I do. Yeah. Well, it's also just one of my all-time favorite powders.
It's so good. But I have this one, and I want to see how.
What's your hesitation with it? I would love to know.
I feel like I just have such a love affair with the Huda one.
Is that what it is?
I believe that nothing else will top it.
Okay.
But the one that, does it have a little shimmer in it, or am I crazy?
It has shimmer, but it's not very detectable.
Right.
It gives like a soft radiance to your skin.
Okay.
It's not like a dull powder.
Yeah, I was talking with Lisa yesterday about it, and I just feel like I haven't applied it correctly. I think maybe I put too much on or something.
Okay, so I like to start in really thin layers with it.
Yeah, I'm so I want you to use it so I can see, because it is a beautiful texture. Mm-hmm. I just feel like I'm so used to maybe how I use the Huda one that I.
And how do you like to use the Huda?
I kind of pack it on.
Yeah,
I kind of I use it a puff, and I airbrush it on.
Yeah, I love it. My kind of girl.
Yes, I just love good powder. Mm-hmm. I feel like people are very scared of powder.
There's so much fear with powder.
Yeah, which I get, but
I get it too.
There's so many
be hit or miss for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Way up for me.
But there's so many good formulas now. But also, if you use it right, it's how your makeup lasts. It's just.
And here's a trick
how it
too.
stays.
If less is more, if you have dry skin, if you have dry under eyes, especially less is more. You're gonna know what your under eyes can handle and your skin can handle versus some like me or whatnot. So even if someone online is keep looking up for me.
Okay.
Is doing a load of powder, don't be influenced. You know what I mean? Use what's appropriate for your skin type. And then I don't like to use powder. Dry skin, mature. It's about using the right amount.
It's true.
For you. You know what I mean?
It's true. But I feel like what you just did, where you kind of buff it off into your hand or something else,
and then I build it up.
Yes, because if you take it straight from a puff or a brush, it's you can overdo it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
I like to work in layers, especially if I don't know the client and I don't know their skin, how it's going to react. I've never met your skin before today.
Well,
never met your skin ever. Happy to know her now, but never met her before.
Yeah. So you just kind of have to it's easier to add more than it is to take away when it comes to
And I do like to do a mini bake.
See, I'm not much of a baker.
Side and nose. This is where I like to do a little mini sculpt bake.
Snatcheroo.
Little snatcheroo right there. Ooh. Now we're going to go immediately in the side. Blend out this crease. I like to consider do its thing and kind of move around as it's going to do it. And then I will do one last final blend before I set the under eyes. That's the most crucial part to a good under eye application that lasts all day and looks smooth and flawless all day. So I'm going to keep looking up. Hold that right there.
Will do.
Don't disappoint me. No,
I won't. I'm holding still.
And then I just use my N14. This brush I really designed for so many reasons, but this part right here to get into this inner corner of the eye and to really push products and powder in that area. This brush is the magic wand for powder.
So good.
And for pinpoint powdering, for pinpoint highlighting, for pinpoint contouring, all those things, it just It's like a little magic wand that gets into like the hard to reach areas of the face.
It's so good for contour as well.
I'm going to warm Allie's complexion just a bit more with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette. So this is the original one. It's the lightest one out of the three. And I like to just swirl into the 2 light shades over here to start. I'm just going to add a touch of soft airbrush glow.
Ooh, we love a soft airbrush glow.
And I'm using my N15. It's my powder brush. We love a soft airbrush glow.
The powder is so good.
It really is, right? Switching to my N12 brush. I'm using the deeper shade now. And just taking this really close to Allie's bottom lash line.
I love having these like really elongated my eyes.
Oh my god, your eyes are so stunning and so fun to work on, like you.
That's a classic mascara.
Oh my god, I just pulled out my OG of nice. The L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. This is actually the black brown shade, and it's waterproof. And I'm going to apply this to Allie's bottom lashes. So look way up for me. For highlighter, what do we want to use for highlighter?
Oh gosh, do you use that too? What is that?
Moving on to that.
Yes, oh my gosh.
So speaking of Hong Van Gogh,
Yeah.
he loves this, and I didn't like it at first.
Really?
And then we were joking around. He was like, "You're missing out. Like, why don't you like it?" Basically, I reassessed the situation. I started using it in my kit, and boy, was he right.
Yeah.
So this pinky one is my favorite.
It's so pretty. Well, I learned about it from Katie Jane Hughes.
Oh no way! Yeah.
She uses it like all over the face, which is at first it seems like a
Kind of wild, but I like it.
Why would you rub highlighter all over the face? But like as at kind of the end, she'll use a fluffy brush and mix the two, and it's beautiful.
Have you tried that method too?
Yes, that's why I bought it. So like, yeah, but it's gorgeous. I use it as a highlight as well.
Oh, she's glowy. She's glowing. Pretty. I'm gonna grab my N15 one more time. We're now using the powder in the Patrick Top Duo. I like to pre-blend my powder blushes in my hand, well, for my clients.
Yeah, we have more control that way, I feel.
Way more control, especially if it's like a pigmented blush. You want to kind of pre-blend so you know what you're getting into. I'm going to use this to softly set Emily's cream blush.
Your blush placement is different than mine. I love it. I like it a lot. Like, I feel like we normally go a lot more on center, but this like lifts the face more.
It's kind of fun, right?
Yeah.
That's what's fun about having someone else do your makeup is you just get to see your face and your features how someone else envisions it, right? It's like what you were saying earlier. It's just like, it's like the beauty of makeup. It's so fun. Oh gosh. You're so stunning.
Like, this is all your work.
It's almost alarming. It's almost alarming how gorgeous you are. We're going to start the lip process. And I say the process because we're going to go on a journey together.
I love a good lip journey.
I love a good...
Lip
journeys are my favorite journeys to take. I'm going to sanitize these first really quick, and then I'm going to sharpen them, and then we're slowly reaching the final look.
Love it. I could be here for hours with you.
And I just have to say, too, and this goes without saying, obviously, but, you know, you have such a beautiful makeup style. You do your makeup so well. So well. You do so well.
Thank you.
That not only is it, like, unnecessary for me to do your makeup, like, the whole point of this video is, like, it's just fun. It's just, you don't need tips. You don't need anything like that. It's just fun for us to get together and do this. And I mean, I would love to have you do my makeup someday too, if you're open.
I'd be scared.
But that'd be fun.
Well, but I'd be scared.
That'd be so fun.
Because you have way more experience than I would. But it would be fun, as long as it's just fun. But you can wash it off right after.
Exactly. Yeah, it's the fun part about makeup, right? It's all washable. But yeah, I just want to point that out, like, cute. Because, you know, I'm sure people are going to say, like, you know, it's, oh, I like the way Allie does her makeup more. It's totally not about that. This is about, like,
I thought you were going to say that.
No, I think they want to, like, you do such a, no, you do your makeup so beautifully on your channel. It's, oh, every time I see your jewels, I'm like, oh, that's stunning. Oh my God. Really. So it's not about that. That is not what this video is about. This video is about two people that were just absolutely busting at the seams to me. I was like thrilled. How do you Yeah. I'm just doing a little lip sculpting first with,
I will eat this from you. I will ever try it. Yes, but I've never done this before you taught it to me.
That's true.
It really is.
Yeah. So I'm applying this She Sculpted powder bronzer duo from Tatcha. Again, everything will be linked. And I'm using the 210 brush from BK Beauty. This is one of my favorite brushes from BK Beauty. Like, this one is one of my holy grail must-haves.
Oh, God, it's 210?
Yes. And it's a good one. You cannot live without the 210, okay? You just cannot. So we're going to start with Anywhere Caffeine. I can't stop with this pencil. I just love it.
Yeah.
Okay. So close to me, just like that. I hope you don't mind a little over-trying.
You love it.
Whoa. Wow. Oh my God.
Full lip.
So gorgeous. I'm going to use the same 210 brush and blend out the edges and soften this line and kind of blur it a bit. And I'm going to go in with Limitless Brown. Also Makeup Forever, much deeper. Then my favorite trick is take a touch of setting powder and lock the liner in place. I never done that. That's cool. It's like the trick to longevity. Some of my clients, I do goes where I do the makeup and then I leave them to their own devices.
Yeah.
You know, they're left on their own. This is like one of my favorite ways to secure the lip.
Yes.
Now, are you ready for some Lily? Lily?
Oh my gosh.
One of my holy grail lipsticks and lip colors is Lily. I'm going to apply Lily. This is Allie's. So we're going to directly apply, which I love to do. It's not something I get to do often with my clients because I'm always like scraping it off, applying it with the lip brush. And it's just so rewarding to like, you like get in there and like apply it like this. And then don't feel like you need to go like this because I kind of like load it up in the center.
Okay.
I like a lot of the product to be in the center.
And I tend to bake more, I feel like, but be strategic like that.
Strategic baking, because you said you get oil in your T-zone. Yeah, so this is just a really great no-fail thing to do. We're locking Alex makeup in with one of our favorite setting sprays. I have the mini just for travel purposes. Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Powder.
Mouthful. Yeah.
Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray.
Oh, yeah. I know that.
I know, right? Yes. Yeah, if you're there, that's something. That's what it is.
That's what it is, yes.
Get close on me and tilt up your chin a bit. Yep. It's really wet. Lip soaking. And off.
Oh, wow. Royal treatment here.
Royal treatment.
In my arm, that Nikki LaRose chair. Truly.
And that is the Finish Glam.
Wow.
On my new friend, Allie Glimes. Oh,
I've never lived this good. Oh gosh, you're kidding. Oh my gosh, the eyes.
eyes are so pretty.
The eyes.
Yeah.
Oh my
Your eyes
gosh.
are striking.
No, you made it this way though.
No.
This looks so incredible. I've never done my eye shape like this ever in my life, and now I'm never going back. I hope I can recreate Elliot's like.
Oh, you'll have to call me. Just
Yeah, I'm like, how? I can't do my wing. Wow. Thank you so much. All right, guys, that's the end of this video. I'm so like, it's like bittersweet because I've been looking forward to this video for so long, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I hope you learned as much as I did. It was so fun filming with you finally.
fun.
And I just like, I learned so much. Thank you so much for painting my face today. It's like such a dream come true. This is the first time anyone's ever done my makeup. And I mean, I feel like you're just going to be my makeup artist from here on out.
Call me up anytime. And anytime you're in LA, you have a place. So come on down. I'm serious.
And also, we're going to be doing a giveaway over on Instagram. Yes, so head over there if you want to see how to win some fun things. We'll have it linked down below for you guys. Also, all the products are going to be linked down below for you guys as well. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. Thank you so much for doing this video with me. It was a dream come true.
Thanks for having me.
Hi. I hope you guys have an amazing day wherever you are. And I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye.